the consumer doesn't need anything, but he or she desperately wants something. And so for me, the big learning I've had is you need to create the environment where you can create that desirability. Desirability in the product, but desirability in the experience of buying the product. And where I realized that we made a big difference in my career at Neiman Marcus Group was to take care of our people. And it starts by looking at your associates, creating a culture where they all feel they belong, they can be their authentic selves so that they can connect with the consumer and adjust to the consumer. And when you do that, then you have that emotion and you can really be the best to sell a product that exists, create the desirability. And at the end of the day, the product is desirable, but what's really desirable for the consumer is to feel recognized, to feel that someone is telling you what's right for you, not only what's right in the fashion. I think digital has helped luxury because digital allows us to access the product, the imagery, be connected at all times. And I think that actually the digital technology scaled the reach of luxury. At the same time, I think it's put a lot of emphasis on the human interaction because now people access luxury, are excited about it, but at the end of the day, there's nothing like talking to a human. There's nothing like touching the product. There's nothing like having something fitted on you. And so I think it's expanded the reach of luxury, but it's put a huge emphasis on the in-person experience. We've seen a lot of people and disproportionate growth since COVID in our stores compared to online, but the expectation of what happens when you are physically present has heightened. It is really a frictionless experience, but most importantly, it has to be an experience. It has to be that you feel that it's more than buying the product, it's discovery, it's service. And I think that's what has allowed us, that digital has allowed us to discover, is the importance of the in-person and human interaction and the role it plays in luxury. Well, the experience at the RLC Forum was outstanding. I think we have here a collection of leaders, a collection of people who share a passion for retail. I think there's a lot of learning around the fact that there is a need for innovation, that data technology is a vector of growth, but it needs to be used smartly because everyone talks about AI. I think the key is, what does AI do for you to either enhance the experience of the consumer, enhance your efficiency so that you can reinvest in the experience of the consumer? But ultimately, I think what we're seeing is a moment where technology can help, and we all need to figure out how and where does it best help. I think the fact that it's held here in Riyadh also reminds us that the Middle East is an area of investment, an area of growth, an area of optimism. And I think for those who live in markets that may not have that optimism, it's extremely reinvigorating.